everyone, we're going to find the derivative of y with respect to x using implicit differentiation because we have to differentiate both x and y. We have x squared equals x minus y divided by x plus y. To make this a little easier, there's two ways to do it. You can use the quotient rule or we can use the product rule if we just cross multiply. So if I multiply this up here, I'm going to get x squared times x plus y equals x minus y. Simplifying the left-hand side of the equation, we get x cubed plus x squared y equals x minus y. And before we start, just remember that derivative of x with respect to x just equals 1. And then for derivative of y with respect to x, I'm just going to write that for our differentiation of our y part. So for x, the derivative of x is 3x squared times derivative of x divided by derivative of x, and that just equals 1. So you don't have to write anything. All right, plus, now we have to use the product rule for this. So derivative of, let's just write x squared, and then you have to take the derivative of y. So derivative of y is 1 times this. So that's going to be derivative of y with respect to x. Plus, copy down your y times derivative of x squared is 2x times this, dx over dx, but that just equals 1. All right, now on the right-hand side, derivative of x is 1 times 1 minus derivative of y is 1, so it's minus dy dx. All right. Now let's group our dy dx's together. So I'm going to write this as dy dx. Well, let's just group them together first. All right. So we're going to have x squared times dy dx, and we're going to add this to both sides, plus dy dx. And on the right-hand side, we have 1, and I'm going to subtract my 3x squared, and I'm going to subtract my 2xy. The next step is to factor out the dy dx. That's going to give me x squared plus 1 equals 1 minus 3x squared minus 2xy. Now our last step is just divide both sides by x squared plus 1, and that solves for our dy dx. So our final answer is just going to be dy dx equals 1 minus 3x squared minus 2xy divided by x squared plus 1. And this will be your final answer. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.